Hello there, all you fellow crazy ants. Super happy to see you today. I'm super excited to talk about 2023 and what that means for our two podcasts that we now bring to each and every one of you. Well, of course, the original ITCAF podcast, the greatest entertainment podcast that's ever been known to man. That one is steamrolling right now, guys. We have some amazing interviews that are just performing way past expectation that we're just so beyond thrilled about. I mean, Kelly Giddish's interview, we are so humbled to have had her on the show. 12 years, over a decade on Law and Order SVU. That is crazy. And such a well-loved character to all the fans out there. So many comments, so much response from her interview talking about how down to earth she is. And she really was. That's why I say we're so humbled just to have her on the show. So definitely, if you haven't already, go back and listen to that interview because you do not want to miss it. It is one of our favorites out of many, of course. And another one is the one and only Autumn Reeser, making her fourth appearance, I believe, coming on the show to talk about her Wedding Veil trilogy for Hallmark. That one was such an amazing conversation as well. It was one of our longer interviews that we have had in quite some time, but it was so impactful for me personally and to Dustin, I know, that we were able to have a conversation not just about the franchise and about her career, but about life and about parenthood and what it means to be a parent. And coming from my perspective, which I only know, the child perspective, and talking about that aspect, especially coming from a divorced family, which all of us did. So it was very special to see and hear and just to be a part of. And I think it was a great way to lead into our new podcast that we have out right now. The first episode is out. Everything's okay. Now that one is our mental health based podcast that we're bi-weekly we'll be talking about different topics that affect us each very, very deeply. The first episode was just a welcome episode that just scratches the layer a little bit of who we are and what we deal with on a daily basis, our daily struggles to try to get over that hump and to be successful and to succeed in day-to-day tasks. But it's very special because I think to those out there who feel like they're alone, you don't have to feel like that anymore. Listen to this podcast and you will realize that other people are going through things similar to your situation. I think that's very important because me personally, I know that Dustin and Delana also felt this way, that they were alone in their own situations that you felt like the walls were caving in and you couldn't just get out of. But guess what? You can, because everything's okay and other people experience these types of things as well. Like I said, the first episode just scratches the surface a little bit on mental health and what we deal with on a daily basis. And it's so refreshing not to bottle all of that inside and to just let it out. It's like our own free therapy session. And we're hoping that it's that way for you as well. The first episode, it was myself, Dustin, my co-host and business partner, and our social media manager, Delana. Now, we were able to just talk about a whole bunch of different things that some of us have not talked about publicly before. So I thought that was really special, and something that I really took away from it was learning how everybody kind of ticks in a way, because, you know, we've been working with each other for years now. So being able to basically put a face to a name, you know, to identify what that certain situation is, I feel like is very important, especially in day-to-day aspects that, you know, we come across. So it's very nice and refreshing to be able to let all of that out and to let others know where we're coming from when we say certain things. So I think that is very special. But 2023 is going to be an amazing year for Crazy Ant Media. We have so much going on. We have multiple projects in various stages of development. And man, oh man, we're just getting back to so many brilliant things. You see, I'm working on stuff as we speak. But, you know, I'm great at multitasking. So I just wanted to come and make this video for you guys to give you a little update on what our plans are and what we will be doing and how we will be focusing on these two different podcasts that are so vastly different from each other, which is kind of crazy, right? But it's also refreshing because we have this very serious tone mental health podcast where we talk about very serious subjects and about how we deal with them to help other people. And then we also have the amazing ITCAF podcast where it's just a lighthearted, fun, energetic versions of ourselves that we enjoy talking about the entertainment industry and letting you all know different aspects of the entertainment industry because life goes on in the entertainment industry. There's so much news that happens every single day. So we love to bring you those topics every single week. That's why you have to subscribe to the YouTube channel and to the podcast so that you know what's happening every single week, what your favorite actor is doing, and what is going to happen with these big budget projects that you are hoping to see that might not come out. So there's so many different reasons to follow us. Follow all of the Crazy Ant accounts, Crazy Ant Media, ITCAF Podcast, everything's OKP, so you can stay up to date with the mental health one as well. And then, of course, we have new social media handles as well. Mine is no longer JLo Fantastic. It is J Logan Austin on all social media handles. So be sure to check me out. And Dustin, his is now Crazy Ant CEO. Fits perfectly, right? But man, there's a lot of things happening at Crazy Ant Media, and we're super excited for this new year, and we're excited to bring you all along as well. We want to be better about doing these manager minutes and letting you guys know what is happening in the entertainment industry and how it affects us, Crazy Ant Media personally, and how we navigate everything, because there's a lot of different things happening all across the country and the world that we have to be privy to continue moving forward in this industry that we know and love so much. I just want to thank you, the listener, the viewer, for taking time out and watching this and staying up to date with everything that's happening at Crazy Ant Media, because we couldn't do it without you. We appreciate you guys so freaking much. You have no idea. So thank you guys so much. Be sure to follow, subscribe, like all the good stuff on all social media platforms, because you guys know we are there, and stay up to date with all the craziness coming out of Crazy Ant Media. We appreciate you guys so much. Have a great weekend, and we will see you soon.